And we should now be live. Hello everybody. Just going to double check everything's working appropriately. It would appear to be. How are we all doing today? I'm doing okie dokie. Hello Nicholas. And yeah, we're just going to carry on with the campaign today, but I thought I would show you this first of all. I've been doing some work off stream just to try to beautify the campaign maps up a little bit so I can use them to grab background footage. So I've been doing a bunch of work improving some things here and there. And we've even got that lovely little storm defense structure that we built the other day here, as well as a few other things that we built modular building wise. So yeah, this is looking a bit nicer now. But today we are going to start the San Ambertus one, which is the final map in the campaign. I know it's not the final, but it's the, you know, the final one before I get the final one. I love that little fort on the hill.
In the paleo-curation world, Malta is best known for its scenic views, rich history, and its highly illegal underground dinosaur marketplace. They've sunk their fangs into a well-intentioned, if naive, dinosaur enthusiast, and you're expected to pry open the beast's jaws and release its prey. Have fun with that, and, well, look out for the teeth. Metaphorically, of course. Well, maybe, literally, too. Only time will tell.
Malta, Malta, Malta.
Quite
the
a
heart
different
of the
island
global
to
dinosaur market.
What San
Once upon a time,
Ambertus
at
was
least.
last time, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. The night market here was one impressive operation.
The owner of this island was originally an exotic animal keeper. They got into quite a bit of debt pursuing a new obsession with dinosaurs, and now we are here to help them, using only legal means, I should add. And yes,
This
I'm looking
lagoon
at
is
you, Mr. Finch.
massive for a
Oh,
few
don't
views
you
here.
worry. I would never do anything illegal or the slightest bit
We'll,
morally
I think
questionable.
we'll do some
Especially not while someone's looking, right?
combining of enclosures over here. Chrono and Dunk are the big ones for here, which is nice. Regular debt repayments. Let's put it game into pause and just have a look about. What else do we have here? The Lystrosaurus, which are just pointless, honestly. Is that it? More or less. Interesting. Nice style. I like the sort of. We've got internal spaces here we can look at, which is nice. It's an interesting map as well. Lots of height variation. Kind of like it. So, increased total dinosaur species from 3 to 5, and increased dinosaur visibility. We obviously also need to get the basics in here. Have Jurassic World set up already. And yet you'll nearly go broke in the first couple of minutes. Yeah, we don't have much money, do we? So getting rid of these annoying backup generators is going to save us some money to begin with. And honestly, I think we'll get rid of this hatchery as well. Just temporarily, just to give us a bit more money. I'm also going to ask this. No.
Escaping the client's debt
Ask
will need
this.
cash in the bank.
Oh yeah.
And more
I need to,
dinosaurs will help
do the
with
power
that.
first.
Quite right. More dinosaurs will be crucial to freeing our client from the night market's hold.
Lily, you were hired here too? Isn't it excessive having us both work on the same debt?
Yes, well, no solution seems excessive to the person in crisis. But don't worry, many hands make light work after all.
I really don't trust either of them. Okay, that'll supply us with plenty of power. That's probably the best place for that. And we're going to want to make sure we got some power over here. King Giga, I've asked you before, don't backseat game, please. I know you're trying to help, but I want to play this without too much help. Let's have this go this way. And we're gonna need a lot of... I really don't like it when they do this sort of stuff. Like, we've got this enclosure is so big for tiny Lystrosaurus. Such a waste of space. I should get that with power, power, power. These guys apparently need power as well. I'm gonna put this over here. I want to make sure I got plenty of room for viewing stuff. That, and then the only thing that is not with power is this, but honestly I don't see the point of that unless they're trying to set up like a tour ride to go through here into here. It does look like they've kind of set up a roof one, doesn't it? Like you've got this really obvious ramp down. So for now I will keep that where it is. Interesting lump of land mass here. Might be, if we had a bridge, that would be very useful. If we don't have bridges, do we? So, okay, so we've not spent too much money. We've got everything with power again, and now we can do what I wanted to do, which is tell these guys to of course. You can't tranquilize them without the hatchery, can you? Oh, that was silly of me. You cannot flatten. That was very dumb of me. Okay. Now you should be able to go and trank them. And let's get some visibility going here straight away. That's in power. Put that there. And we could do some visibility over here as well. So, Malta. Thank you. Alright.
We have added a new view gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
I don't want to place down any amenities yet, because they cost you so much money if they don't make a profit. The fact that we can't sell species anymore is really annoying because the animals breed like crazy. Well, you re-wild them, don't you?
Picking up asset. Collecting asset. Acknowledging asset collection request. En route to pick up the asset.
I'm literally
Heading
doing
to collect the asset.
in order to free up a lagoon which we can use for something else. Although I don't think this lagoon is that big enough to be useful, but we'll see how it gets on. Oh, do we actually have guests coming
Asset
in?
transportation underway.
We do. So
Transporting asset.
let's
Asset being transported. Asset in transit.
kind of like the new Malta style. It's kind of cute. Ready?
Confirming asset delivery.
And
Asset has been delivered.
and then we'll put a toilet in here as well, just to deal with that.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Weird positioning going on with the bathroom.
Asset delivered.
That sticky out bit of thing they've got at the
Ladies and
front
gentlemen,
takes
our
up
restroom
stuff on the
is now
path. It's
open to use for whenever
pretty
nature calls.
pretty silly positioning. Ooh. That's in the wrong place.
Personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
Right, let's make sure these are making money, because that's going to be very important. The lagoon is only big for Attenborough, which could share with the Pleso maybe one dunk or chrono as well, but I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we can get away with. If I can put dunk in there, I will. Dunk seems, from what I remember, not to be particularly difficult to look at. Milkshakes brings all the dinosaur fans to the yard and all of that. Right. Oh, and we've got another
Collecting asset.
Hopefully these guys are happy, clappy, chappies. They are also happy. They got plenty of food. So yeah, that should assist with that. I really don't like this Lystrosaurus exhibit. It is so big, and it's such a waste for tiny animals. Let's put a ranger post in here, just to make sure
Asset transportation in progress.
everything is getting...
Patrol underway.
Cute. We'll,
Area being patrolled.
sign that one to there. What can live with the Lystro? Likes Microceratus. Dislikes Oviraptor carnivores of Fairy. But from what I remember, this means that it
Delivery has been completed.
can have it living with other things, it just won't like it, per se. There's no hatchery here, is that? No. That would be an additional expense, and I don't think I'm actually making money at the moment. So, or not much, so... How much is a hatchery there? 250 grand. That's a big chunk of cash. Side area.
Going out there.
I would love a hatchery that's literally just set up for air releases. So like you have no release option, you just always have to air release them. So it would actually be smaller. Hello, Dynaman. Yeah, it's... I mean... I'm trying to kind of play them in the order I think they intended them to be. Or at least playing them in the order of unlock. Right, what... Oh, before we need to... Gonna need scientists to do this, aren't we? This is where the problem comes in. These are the things that really run. We've got no good welfare, folks, apart from this one. So this could be a problem. We've got two... Okay, what can we get away with two? Corypha? Dryo? We want just something to live alongside the Lystro. What does Lystro eat? Ground leaf and ground fiber. Can we filter by that? No, of course we can't. Dryo. Ground leaf, ground fiber. Okay. Let's get some Drysaurus on the go.
Procedure.
Just so we can put something else in there and get a 3 or 5. We're going to want to make sure we put down a bunker, just to make sure everyone's happy. I should put down one of my lovely din bunkers. So basically, this area here is all going to be. We're going to need to make sure we have a maintenance folks as well here. This is a really weirdly put arrival point. This is not where I would have put the arrival point. I probably would have put the arrival point up here. Now, do I want to go with a full 6? Desired population is only 3. So no, I'm going to go with 4. We're going to do 1 male and the rest female. And hopefully this enclosure is fine as it is to them. That's not really worth it monetarily. No, not with that. And that's also not worth it monetarily. They need to do something with the Lystra's cohabitation system. Well, I'm hoping that they're not going to be pissy at me putting dryers in there. The breeding system is kind of a curse when it comes to how fast they breed. I mean, I was saying that
Personnel, please stand by.
before. I've been saying that for a while. But
Acknowledging asset collection request.
I knew it was going to that would be the
Picking
case,
up asset.
and it is. So
Asset transportation in
I
progress.
do love being proven correct. Now then,
Asset being
yeah,
transported.
why could we not have had a bridge? Then you could have had like the arrival point over here and had like
Asset
a
has been
bridge.
transported.
Little ruin.
Commencing asset transit.
I kind of want to grab that as a piece of
Asset
scenery.
transportation complete.
Same with that one on the hill. This is a nice chunk of rock.
Transit has commenced.
I don't think there's anything,
Asset transported.
any big bits of scenery that I would want to steal. Right, how are we going? 3 comforters, yes? If I give you a splodge more of beefy climbers, are you happy? Yep. Where's the water?
Asset
They've
has
got
been
a lot
delivered.
of. They actually don't have much water in this enclosure. They'll have to explore their habitat, which is something these animals really kick up a fuss if you ask them to do. Have you now discovered the water? Yes, you have. You're happy. Everyone is happy. Jolly good. Right. And we're making them. Now, I went and got all of the sea animals up and ready to go. There's just no way of determining the space of these enclosures. in comparison to say that. So, open water, they just require 100% open water. That's not helpful either. I'm assuming every animal is 100% open water. Yes. So, area need low. Area need low. I'm assuming all the ones with area need low are going to be kind of the same. I'm guessing something like that. Area need low. Okay, so the area area need being low is not useful at all. Okay, so let's see if we can. We'll go with dunks. Hopefully they'll be easier to look after. I love the dunk model in this game. Any difference between the male and females? Females are exactly the same. Okay. So, let's see. What should we do coloration wise? Let's go with the white and it's kind of cool. Like that one. And the female, what? So the female has the striped color going all the way down the body, and the male just has it on the. I kind of feel that that's messed up. I feel like that should be the female, and that should be this should be the male because it's got more color. But all right, whatever. Let's actually make that one very colorless. Not that fish use color for their mating display. Well, some of them do, but, you know, it's not a huge... Fish eyesight is not great, basically. Right, let's scientist limit 5, save and exit. Let's see how it goes.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
Oh, shoot. I probably should put that in. Let's hope that applies retroactively. Where will we put the viewing gallery for this one?
Let's put the drone to work.
Obstructed. By what?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new lagoon viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our marvelous marine reptiles.
I quite like that viewing gallery. Not sure on the orange, but I quite like the... Quite like this.
Magnificent marine marvels. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to be amazed.
Quite like the cannons on the roof as well. That's a nice touch. One male, one female. Yeah, that's my issue, Kairu. It's like you can have the perfect enclosure and then they breed and then it's suddenly not perfect. Or worse, they make another animal less liking the enclosure. These enclosures, these lagoons are just so limited now.
Let's deploy the drone.
really hate how huge the lagoon hatcheries actually are as well. But I don't think there's any way of making them smaller because the hatchery section is literally that size. So like you can't really make it shorter. I suppose you could make it wider, but you can't make it shorter.
There's news of a sandstorm brewing in the area.
Really?
Could be a bad one.
If this park is wiped out, our contract will go with it. How serious is this? Lily?
I'm not worried. I have my projections of the storm's path, and it should pass us by without incident.
Then let's try and generate some funds. Our visitors' satisfaction is
Why
going
do
to
they
be
want
essential
fish?
to that. Happy guests return and tell their friends. Marketing 101.
They eat sharks.
Marketing 102, don't let your guests get eaten. I've been there. Trying to forget that.
And they have a fish feeder. So look. They are very happy. Okay. Happy ducks. Maintenance facility time, I think. Wooden one is nice and small, quite compact. I quite like it. Right, let's put down some maintenance posts, because if we are about to have a storm, I want to make sure everyone is ready to go and fix stuff at a moment's notice. Add task.
Out on patrol. Confirming task.
And you will be
Out
one,
to patrol.
two.
Acknowledge.
Go. Increase guest comfort. So guest comfort is stuff like bunkers and hotels, isn't it? So we got a small Malta hotel. Quite like the idea of putting one up here, actually. There we are. That was literally all I needed.
Damage that needs patching up.
Hotel capacity of the park.
Make 150,000 profit per minute. Increase total dinosaurs to 25. Use a maintenance team to reboot the sabotaged gates. Oh, well, I suppose that's just giving away what's going to happen. Ah, there we go.
A systems malfunction has resulted in an enclosure gate opening unexpectedly. Do not make any attempt to enter one of our enclosures.
Is it just me, or is the sandstorm that wasn't meant to be a problem feeling pretty problematic?
I don't understand what happened. The weather must have turned.
Yeah, or
And it
someone gave
looks
you the
like
wrong
Extinction Now have
information.
chosen the perfect time to tamper with our gates.
It's fine. My role is crisis management, so let's manage this crisis.
You were managing crises at Jurassic World, too. And look how that turned out.
Cabot, show some respect.
No, it's all right. Though I certainly remember why Mr. Finch and I lost contact for all those years. Let's fix this
didn't
and
see
get
that
the
rock
park
there.
back on track.
That should hopefully be the power station back online, although I've just remembered we should probably put storm defense on there. Well, here comes Extinction Now.
Irrational obsession for these creatures drives people to debt, to illegal means to possess living creatures. Is that the basis for the world you're working towards? Really?
You know, what did I hit there? There's nothing there. Oh, there's a little rock. Oh, there's another one there. I'm not really
Power outages
impressed
across
with the
site.
whole
Available.
extinction
Please respond.
now storyline they've tried to go with. It's not really achieved anything. They're not really like a persistent threat through the campaign. You might get every mission some sabotage happens, and then they just deliver one of those, you know, almost AI generated voice lines, and then that's it, you know. They don't really feel, this doesn't really feel like a persistent narrative element of
That needs fixing. I'm on it.
the game. These guys are happy, but this guy has an undiagnosed ailment. Oh, and of course, we now need the flipping vet tool. I really don't like how much room all of the necessary stuff for running a park takes up. It is just preposterous. I mean, look how much space all this takes up. Just...
I'll fix up this damage, no problem.
just to have the basics of running the park. Right, anyway, let's open those shelters, get people out and spending money
Ladies and
again.
gentlemen, we apologize for any inconvenience experienced during the recent handling of anomalous events.
They want us to increase the dinosaur numbers to 25. I am wondering if we should do that through breeding. It's probably going to be the easiest way of doing it. So, where can I put a nest? I want to put one there, it can be in the way. Maybe here? We'll see if we can get that figure up. How much other space do we have here? We got some space up here. Disease contracted silica. The ichthyosaur that lives underwater has got silicosis. Cures over time. Right then. Bizarre. Yeah, I'm thinking we can put in a this, I take it, they would not be able to escape through, so...
Damage that needs patching up.
So some rocks in here.
Damage found, but I'm on it.
This will do. You put more boulders on you? A few more, but, you know, this brush still doesn't act the way it looked in their wonderful trailer. Still won't put anything. Still resisting putting down anything. Right, I want to have a nice waterfall in here. There we are. Lovely. And this should be easily big enough. I've got a few new carnivores, so we're going to put one of those in. We are going to make use of right fence. And one of those classic gates. Make sure we got an amenity up here. Not amenity, attraction.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new.
Might have to think about Hyperloop Station or something around here.
Magnificent animals.
I have five-starred all of the gates now. All of the parks now, sorry. Apart from, obviously, this one and the secret map that has not yet been revealed. Serato! My beloved. I need to get, my lovely Metri. Okay. Oh God, we need a staff room as well, don't we? Because otherwise, staff get excessively pissy. My staff center I built is a tad larger than the original. That I will say. But that was because I wanted to make it look nice at the back, so we have that lovely little garden area. I'm a bit annoyed that the benches don't create staff, they create random civilians, but whatever. Let's see if we've got another 4 of 9. We'll grab him. Do we have a better welfare? He's good, but he's expensive. He's really good. We'll spare no expense and grab him. And hopefully we can counteract the costs by they are very expensive. Metri's are $500,000 to synthesize. Wow, okay. Cost-effective Ceratosaurus it is then. Yeah, I already know that it's Lockwood Manor, Nicholas. That's been spoiled for me. You know, it might be a good bet, just for some easy money. Some obvious. That's dirt. Just for some easy money, let's do visit there. And if we apply improved yield and cheaper expeditions to that. Oh, we'll need a science center. Oh, that's expensive. God, they are so expensive. Oh, they're so expensive.
Okay, the drone's on it.
They won't want anything, well, apart from there, but there's no point putting anything right there.
Synthesis procedure complete. Incubation.
Asset to be collected.
Quickly throw down a goat feeder and a meat feeder. And
Asset has been collected.
again, just for the ease of getting the numbers up, put a nest in there as well.
Got some damage. Transit has commenced.
I assume Ceratos are medium-sized animals. That might be some easy money.
Transportation complete.
Yeah, straight away.
Asset has been delivered.
There is plenty of water there. Let's give them some wetland. It's not really wet. Oh, actually, it is. Kind of like that type of wetland, actually. Happy Ceratos.
Fixing it up.
I'm going to assume that we're going to want... Yes. Those. And one of those. And lovely. Set these up for making money. How has Evo done with her challenge run? Obviously, I had to drop out early to get this one going. She, I think it's quite clear that she's not done much of the campaign. Bless her. Okay, this is no valid dinosaurs. What? Really? Ceratosaurus are classified as large nest? That's just silly. They're not large. Oh, that is just preposterous. That really is.
Get the drone out there.
Oh, we don't have a team assigned to this.
Confirming task.
I really don't like this lagoon hatchery being here. But we're just gonna have to put up with it, I guess. I am thinking, however, again, I'm gonna want to make sure... make sure that these guys are capable of breeding. I really hate how bare this lagoon looks, so I'm just going to grab some random rock formation and just dump it in.
Releasing the drone.
Ugh, I hate these lagoons, I really do. We are sure none of these work in here, right? So it apparently costs money, but it literally doesn't do anything. I love that, you know. It costs you money, but it doesn't actually do anything. That's such a rip-off, honestly. Anyway. Yeah, we just need one more baby dinosaur and we should be golden. Ah, let's build our command center. Easy money. We literally only had one sticky Moloch. Oh, that's a ripoff. Is there another sticky Moloch around here? You know what they really need. I was literally about to say. They need to include like a filter for dinosaur, but they kind of have one. Kind of have one. I'm gonna assume they're gonna want a bathroom up here. Yep. Again, that bathroom is such a weird design. It's I would almost be tempted to say that needs remaking, but get rid of this.
Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for whenever nature calls.
Alright, and yes, these guys need rangers, so let's apply you to them.
Task received.
Hello, Joshua. She's beaten the Dolomites and Hawaii maps. Yeah, I'll be making a start on challenge maps. I should probably do the challenge modes off stream, to be honest, so I can get footage of playing them. So that I can inevitably do my review. I think my review video will not be next week, but it will be the week after. Next week, there's a video ready for Tuesday about modular building. Thursday, I'm probably going to do a video just looking at the Kentrosaurus. And then the week after that will probably be the review video. But I really don't know how to sort of set up the review video. I don't know whether to do just a pros and cons. I don't know whether to do looking at... I think what I'm going to do is like split the review into several sections, do like a very generalized one, and then do one specifically just looking at campaign, and then one specifically looking at challenge mode maybe, but challenge, I don't know. I haven't decided how to do it yet. That's easy money. Let's do this by chopper. I'm almost tempted to say, should we just wait and see if we can get one jumping out of the... What are you doing? Both in. Oh wow, that's not worth as much money as I thought it would. There you go.
Switching roles.
Guests are complaining about overcrowding. Are they indeed? Reserve empty. Oh. Because a dinosaur is eating from it. How is a dinosaur eating from it? They can't go and redo that feeder because they can't reach the damn thing. Whoever built this lagoon did not consider them having to go and actually refill it. That should hopefully be enough space for them to get down there. Not enough space? They were happy to begin with, weren't they?
I've just heard that a collector from the night market is coming round for a debt payment soon. We need to get the funds ready to pay them off.
Now, that sounds like a job for Kira.
750,000.
Maybe Lily. Debt collectors and me don't get along.
I'm pretty sure both of them left. I think you might have hit a nerve with Lily when you brought up Jurassic World earlier.
Ah. Wouldn't be the first time I spoke out of hand in panic. Yeah, I'll talk to my apology fruit basket guy later. In the meantime, we're gonna need to handle that debt payment on our own.
That is a lot of money. Oh, have you got some baby Cerratos? Oh, he is kind of cute. Again, they've gone with the big eye anime face thing, but he is kind of cute. Oh, here comes Instinct Revenge again.
Time is running out. Our research is almost ready. We hate that you have led us to this. The dinosaurs had their time on this planet. The modern age is not suited to them. Humans are not suited to them. How can you be blind to something so obvious? Extinction now are among you. We see everything you do. If you stop your work, we will stop ours. If you continue, the result will weigh on all our consciences.
This latest message sounds desperate. For the first time, I'm actually concerned.
What did they mean when they said they're among us? Is there a mole in our ranks?
In
Yeah,
life
it's
and in
bloody
business,
Kira
I've
or
learned that the
Lily.
quickest
It's one
way
of
to
them
get
two.
ahead
I
is
am
to
so
trust no one.
suspicious of them.
Well, except me. I mean, you can all trust me. And you can especially trust me when I say that we need to get back to work before we lose momentum. Factory whistle is blowing, huh? Lunch break's over.
I don't believe it. All the Dinosaurs have moved out of the range of the viewing gallery. God damn it. Let's get that sticky Moloch DNA up. While we're waiting for debt to collect. It does look like the baby... I mean, all the baby carnivores... All the baby carnivores look like... There we are.
Some people hate a blank canvas, but not me. That new land you bought is perfect to expand this place into. So let's bring in some more animals and make it happen. We could even buy animals for the site through the marketplace. The night market would hate that we're not sending money their way, which is even more of a reason to do it, right?
Increase total marine species. Well, I have a nice idea to already put a lagoon down here.
Falling apart. To accelerate. Out of time. Risk. But please, we need help.
I knew Lily was the traitor.
That was Lily's voice at the end.
I knew it.
I don't understand.
Well, there aren't many ways to interpret that. It's clear that Lily has been working with Extinction Now.
I knew it. It was one of them.
Kira.
That's quite an assumption, George. I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation for this. More to the point, she said she needs help, so we must help. Need I remind you, Lily is a good person.
Good? I think that's a relative term. I mean, you know, good to the cat isn't so good to the canary, and good to the big hungry dinosaur isn't so good to the goat, for instance. Chaos tells us that. Wait a minute. Hello there. Hey, I'm getting sent some numbers. I see their coordinates. That's interesting.
A location? From Lily? From Extinction Now? We should go there as soon as we can.
Oh, yeah, rip off the bandage. I'm sure that we're going to love what's underneath.
So they are the ones. Okay. So they're the ones in charge of the Lockwood estate. Interesting. One wonders how they were able to accomplish that. But yeah, I suspected it was always going to be one of them, Lily or Kira, because they were both... You know, they both stood to profit from Extinction Now. Oh well. Hello, One Chuff Frog. Hello, Custom Llamas. Okay. I'm going to, just to get this, Oh, wrong type of viewing gallery. That was stupid. Let's get this done. Oh, we're gonna need a hatchery here, aren't we? Wrong type of hatchery. I'm going to assume that Lily's reasoning for this is, well, she saw everything, at least in this game's universe, happen at Jurassic Park. I don't know. I suppose it depends what they go with the story. If there is going to be such a thing as a story for this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new lagoon viewing gallery, ready for you.
Oh, we could.
Marvelous marine.
Can we actually build the market? Oh, we actually have to. We can research it now.
Releasing the drone.
Yes, we can. Requires 4 of 9. Okay, well we can train all these guys up. I'm not gonna hyper train them all because that'll just cost a lot of money. You're fine as you are. Yeah, okay. I didn't really have a logistics scientist. So we'll have to go with you. Get this researched and then rest all the scientists. And then we'll see what's in the marketplace facility. It seems like some stuff at the end means that they're going to continue this when a Rebirth DLC comes out. Ugh. I said it was either Kira or Lily. I didn't trust either of them, King Giga.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be advised that our weather forecasts predict an incoming sandstorm.
An incoming sandstorm. Right. Marketplace facility. Let's have it up here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
let's get the drone out there.
And proceed to take cover until the sandstorm has passed.
Ah. Backup generator. Lovely jubbly. That'll keep the Cerratos where they're meant to be. These guys, I don't really care if they escape, you know. They're plant eaters. Right. What have we got? Well, nothing exactly helpful for the flipping lagoon I've just made, so screw that plan then. Gotta love the turmeric one. There we go. Oh, I need to rest the scientists. Might as well do them all at the same time. No worries, One Chuff Rock. You stop those gigas being problematic.
Ladies and gentlemen, the sandstorm has now passed. Please
I mean, the
resume
ranger
your
team
normal
cannot
activity.
find a way of getting there. Hang on a minute. Come back here. You're telling me you can't just do this? Like, seriously, that wasn't difficult. Look, they actually cannot navigate through a slightly smallish gap. That really is preposterous. How about now? No? Now? Good grief. The AI of this game is atrocious. Really is. Anyway.
Damage over here.
I want to make sure people can get around. No, that's the wrong one. So, I'm just going to put... couple of quick hyperloop stations. Oh, we'll put one here. Okay.
I'll fix up this damage, no problem.
Right, let's synthesize these chromosomes.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
This is one of the reasons I think the lagoon hatchery system and aviary hatchery system are not very good. Because you have to have one attached to every single lagoon. There's nothing... like, unlike traditional dinosaurs, where you can just have a hatchery wherever you like, you always have to have a hatchery attached to your aviaries and lagoons. There needs to be a structure which does the same job, but is just smaller and cheaper, just like a lagoon maintenance building or something like that, where they can also visit. Only one viable egg, are you joking? So it doesn't apply retroactively, it's good to know.
Procedure.
That needs fixing.
Anything new? Let's refresh the list and see. A lot of concavenators. Unreliable information. Unreliable information. Why is doing it this way? There's always negatives. Why is it always negatives? I don't understand.
I'm on it.
I think I will make this a tour area down here. Just seems to make the most sense to me. And if we have a tour ride, we can make use of this ramp here. So I'm actually going to build that in now, while I remember. So let's have it. Let's have the tour ride starting here. We'll have it go into here. What? Are you? That's not big enough for a tour to go down? Let's go at it from the other way.
Structure damage.
Oh, come on. Could we actually have that as... Didn't really want to flatten that, did it? There we go. Okay. So we've now basically got the use of this entire area here. We'll probably want to stick a fence in somewhere. Let's say... in there. That'll make sure everything stays where it's supposed to. And then we can just make use of this area as a one big tour. Oh, we're going to need to make sure there's a bog standard gate because apparently the rangers don't realize they can just use the normal gates. Oh, right, our Chronosaurus should be ready. Oh dear, they're not very nice, are they? Needy, intolerant, and aggressive. Sounds like some women I used to know in my life. Right. hope that rangers should be able to maybe not. I love the fact that the lagoons are still basically the same. You know, you still cannot put terrain right up to them, but you can put rocks in them through modular building. Suppose we should be thankful we can do at least that.
Using a drone.
Your guests are complaining about a lack of space. Maybe now they'll shut up?
Ladies and gentlemen,
We live in hope.
please be advised that our weather forecasts predict an incoming sandstorm.
Yes, I saw Evo's video on that, King Gigan. Hello, Melissa. Luna, sorry.
After this final payment, we'll have one less T-Rex breathing down our neck. And honestly, given the reputation of those night market guys, a T-Rex might be preferable.
Paying off those loans is a huge deal. We don't have long to get the money together, though,
Social
so
animation
let's get
as
to
before, which is boring. Might be not enough space. You're telling me a 3-section lagoon isn't enough for 2 Brontosaurus?
Please shield your eyes and
That is baffling to me. It's plenty big.
Attention personnel. We have detected.
I've got storm defense on this one.
Available personnel.
Honestly. I'm doing okay. How are you, Luna? Two animals are unwell.
Attention personnel. We have
I'm just going to
detected
assume they've
power
both got
outages across the site.
silicosis.
Available personnel, please respond.
We'll send a drone in. We'll get on it. I'm moving that task. New request received.
Ladies and gentlemen, the sandstorm has now passed. Please
Damage
resume
over
your
here.
normal activity.
No. Attach you to there.
Off to patrol.
Kira, you're back! And just in time to hear the great news.
What happened to
Indeed.
you?
I won't interrogate just how much or how little influence you had on the results, Mr. Finch, but I received word that we are now debt-free.
Well, except for the alimony, am I right? No? Just me?
Not only debt-free, but thriving. This place is making money. The animals and our guests are happy, and we didn't sell out to any criminal elements to do it.
Well, the client is certainly pleased. So pleased, in fact, that they are extending Din's contract indefinitely. Without that debt, they hope that you can create the profitable wildlife park that they dreamed of.
Oh, I know we can.
300,000
Let's get
profit
on
a
it.
minute. That's relatively easy. Total marine animals
Got some
to
infrastructure damage.
30. That's quite a tall order. Number of guests 4,000. Combined scientist skill of 70. That's relatively easy. That is not too challenging. Considering we have this enormous lump of land here, that'll make us money, but 30 lagoon animals, that's gonna require some construction. Every single one of these is going to need a bloody hatchery attached to it. We're going to run this lump up here as just a completely separate section of the park. Give them their own power. Give them their own ranger. Give them their own maintenance. And we'll give them their own vets. And we'll just connect this to the high point. Because this is now literally just about... Okay. Go and build a bunch of marine dinosaurs. Or marine reptiles. And it doesn't have to be pretty or tidy. This is just getting it to 5 stars. I will come back and beautify it all at a later date. It's quick, it's dirty, and it'll do the job. Hyperloop. Go. Oh, helps if I attach the power station to the grid, doesn't it? Right, let's get all our scientists up to top level. Because I assume we're going to need that for... Can get sticky up. Let's just assign these ranges. Edinburgh, I guess. I'm hoping we can have quite a few of them.
We have added a new lagoon viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our marvelous marine reptiles.
I do hate it when you put down power stuff and it's just outside the range. Hello, custom. Yeah, Mega Lagoon. Or Mega Lagoons, I guess. Let's do standard huge hotel.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your comfort, we've increased the hotel capacity of the park.
drone. Please fix it. I'm on it.
Put another smaller one over here. Oh, they're all female. No, they're not. Oh, I forgot to change the pattern. Oh, I see. So the males have patterns on the flippers. Insufficient funds. Oh, whoops. We'll just wait for the funds to come in a bit. Drop in a few more amenities just to get them coming in. I probably should be using medium and large ones, but it's funny, I haven't had to make use of them really at all in campaign. So frustrating the way power works in this game. Why has that one been... Why did it do that?
Sending out the drone.
Ranger Team 1 has crashed.
ID on the asset. Switching
I want
roles.
to have a go at doing this a different way, Ranger Team. Okay, so there's the profit. Easy. Increasing the marine reptiles is going to really require us to focus on breeding them. So did we not? They're all bloody female. Oh! I should have checked before I put them in there. God damn it. Scientist busy. TikTok. I suppose you best make sure that all the guest needs are being taken care of, otherwise they won't come to the park.
Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for whenever nature calls.
Whenever nature calls. Okay, that was weird, but it works. Say, I don't care what it looks like. I just want this 5-star. That's all I care about. Attenborough Sorrow. Get those plesiosaurs going. Thank you.
The incredible Attenboroughsaurus was named after naturalist and documentarian David Attenborough. It would be an honor having any prehistoric animal named after you, let alone this majestic reptile. This site has a celebrity in its midst.
If only they had gotten David Attenborough to actually do voiceover lines for this. You imagine.
Sending the drone out.
Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for whenever calls.
Equipment. Oh, megalodons it is. No difference between males and females, which is still so frightfully disappointing to me. I just do not get the point of putting in putting in sexual dimorphism and then just making the dimorphism absolutely rubbish. Like, what the heck is the point of that? Let's put the gallery on this side. More power requirements.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new lagoon.
Only one? Is it only one per attempt? But they're expensive and all, aren't they? Okay, so let's get the male plesiosaurs out, and we want some male ichthyes in here too.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
30 marine animals divided between 7 species is not particularly easy, if you think about it. Hello, Professor Roggs. Sorry, didn't see you come in. Female megalodons should be twice the size. I just think, you know, a slightly different shaped dorsal fin, slightly different shaped tail fin. Maybe make the male megalodon face a little bit more, you know, rugged with a few more, like, teeth sticking out of it. It doesn't have to be an extreme amount of dimorphism between the male and the females. It just needs to be some dimorphism. Other than nothing. Megalodons only ever create in batch sizes of 1. See, this is the other problem when you're trying to do, like, we need lots of them. When they only come in a batch size of 1, that's really unhelpful. And they cost quite a bit to manufacture. We're up to 20. Apparently they want us to hire some more scientists, so we'll grab you and you, and then we'll boost you up. A couple of generalists. There we go. So now we just need to get the number of guests up, which it's always seemed a little bit unclear to me how you get more guests, because building hotels doesn't always seem to be it. Like I feel like we have enough hotels, but let's put down. We'll put down another one.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your comfort, we've increased the
Like,
hotel
I wish there was
capacity of the park.
an indication somewhere of how many, like, how many extra guests does a single hotel boost your count by? That's basic management game stuff, but it's another example of something that this game is missing that would be very useful to know.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your comfort, we've increased the hotel capacity of the park.
Here's the hotel capacity of the park. More animals in view. Well, maybe we should, oh, because money is not coming in as fast as I would like it to. What do I think the first DLC could be? I'm pretty sure, Kyrie, that it's going to be a dinosaur pack. I'm just not sure how much of it will be new and how much will be returning.
Please be advised that our weather forecasts predict an incoming sandstorm.
The lack of money in this mode is painful. I don't want concavenators though. I want animals that can live together, preferably. Why is this -2? I don't understand. I don't get the point of the reputation system. It doesn't seem to serve the game any way, really. It's such a bizarre thing for them to do. No, screw it. I'm just gonna bloody make them. At least I know what I'll be getting, and at least it doesn't annihilate scores. What haven't I? The Casmos, actually. Let's get some Casbos. Yet another sandstorm. If we don't get to 5 stars in the next sort of 15 minutes or so, we'll go and start Lockwood Manor. I think the Rebirth... I think Rebirth mode, the Rebirth DLC will be an expansion as opposed to a dinosaur pack. So I can't see Rebirth being the first DLC that they choose to do. Not having enough hotels, restaurants, and decreasing you could have, not increase it further. See, that seems almost the opposite of how you expect the system to work.
Attention personnel. Detected power outages across the site. Personnel.
What's going on here? They got agitated. 3 comfort issues. Cannot breed. Cannot breed. 3 comfort issues. What's the problem? Too many adult males. Did all the babies turned out to be male? What a bizarre turn of affairs. Oh. Well, we'll go sort that out, shall we?
Incoming asset ID.
We should probably get a maintenance guy off. See, this is another reason why I think the breeding is a total failure. It's like, oh, they'll be perfectly happy, and then the breeding will cause something that completely messes up the entire enclosure. And at that point, there's no positive to having the baby. You might as well just not have them, because it's just frustrating to have them. You will be rewilded. You will be rewilded. And you will be rewilded. There we go. The Ceratosaurus are happy again. Like, we've got all the appeal modifiers, so... Oh, really? Here come the diseases. I've noticed that it's like...
Let's see how it's doing.
When you get to like 4 stars and you're trying to 5-star stuff, they'll just constantly throw disease at you just in order to, you know, make things annoying. 3rd degree burn. How did it get a 3rd degree burn? Major injury.
Incoming asset ID.
I think we'll switch to medium amenities in order to just make maximum money. So I suspect medium food. I suspect
Personnel. We have detected
that's
power
probably why I'm not
outages
making
across
money.
the site. Available personnel, please respond.
I'll deal with that in a minute. Yeah, you can't actually sell the excess juveniles. They actually cost you money to rewild, which I think is... I can see why they've done it that way, because otherwise it would be too easy to make massive amounts of money. But at the same time,
Generator getting refueled.
it's when you have babies that breed like absolute rabbits, animals that breed like absolute rabbits.
Got some damage here.
It's kind of frustrating to not be able to do anything with them. That's actually useful for the park. And I mean, why not? I mean, yeah, babies will make you money. Why not do that? Why not sell them on the dinosaur marketplace? Why not do that? Because we don't want to make it too easy for people to abuse the system. Well, that's why you balance the amount of money you get from certain species. Make some species, you know, less money gather, you know, less worthwhile breeding.
Damage over here.
Collecting asset.
I can't help but think that, like, Frontier kind of did this thing where they didn't want to ruin what limited challenge this game already has by arbitrarily deciding on we're gonna make our players not be allowed to do certain things, and it's like, well, what? What do we mean this one has an undiagnosed ailment? I thought I had just healed it. There were 2 with ailments? So... this... infected wound. Really? Send MV... Have you noticed that the MVUs do not deal with an injury the minute they discover it again? You still have to send them back after they've discovered the injury to go and do it. Why aren't the marine animals breeding? I don't know. Like, they've got male... There's male plesiosaurus now.
Lengthy neck of plesiosaurus grants this.
Do you actually have to blocked? Why is it blocked? Larger territory required. Are you kidding me? The plesiosaurs won't breed because there's too many of them in the area. For God's sake. Fine. We'll send the poxy ichthyosaurs that breed. These guys breed? Yes, they will. But they just take... No, blocked.
Let's get the drone out there.
Larger territory required. I'm sorry. they've got... For fuck's sake. How much more territory do they want? I'm not being funny, but that should be enough. That lump that was there originally should easily be enough money for them to breed. There is nowhere that it should not require that amount of room for 5 Attenborosaurus. That is just absolutely preposterous. Breeding lagoon animals, then, is annoying as fuck. I mean, it's alright to say that selling animals is not ethical because this is a group that's based on saving species, but that doesn't really make much sense if you think about, well, these animals, well, this organization still
Life began in the seas.
Hybrids.
The life that you just bred in particular began there many millions of years ago. But now it returns. And not a genetically engineered creation either. Regular, naturally bred life. I'd find it beautiful if not for all the, traumatic experiences.
Go away, Malcolm. I'm really tired of Ian Malcolm. I'm tired. I'm done with Ian Malcolm as being part of the Jurassic franchise. See, this lagoon is huge. You're telling me that baby couldn't go in there? Just dumb. Just absolutely dumb.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel.
We're getting the numbers up. We're literally stuck just waiting. Just thinking, I'm not bothering with Mosasaurus. They're just pointless for this challenge. Dunkleosteus might actually
I've got a task for you, and as a treat,
option.
I'm going to let you decide how to handle it. Thank me later.
Just because we can fit more of them in a
Transit has commenced.
in a thing, and they might actually another incoming sandstorm. They might actually choose to breed. So we'll stick with using them.
Transportation complete.
Yeah, I know, pass on. There we go.
Ladies and
Sandstorm again.
gentlemen.
Funny that. These guys want round loot. There we are, that'll keep the Chasmosaurs happy. If the weather was if we actually had the ability to like predict the weather and see what the weather was going to be, I would be more accepting of the weather in this game, but it's just kind of useless. I've put plenty of hotels
The
in.
drones are signed.
It doesn't need more hotels.
Ladies and gentlemen, the sandstorm has now passed. Please resume your yacht.
God, I really hate the fact that every one you build, you have to provide. Cannot believe that this megalodon is taking this long to flip and create.
Synthesis procedure.
Goodness me, 5 minutes for a single
Sending out the
megalodon.
drone.
We could go and research the additional growth, but at this point I just want this fucking thing to be over.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
Did the medical
The
team just go
megalodon
back?
has
It went
existed
back,
in
and now
every
it's going
ocean
to
in
go
the
out.
world, but it tends to prefer warmer climates like a lot of other prehistoric animals. It's a truly dominant ocean predator. So, stay out of the water, unless you want to line up to be a hot lunch.
Oh, did I just create another male? I didn't realize I'd created the male. They aren't going to breed. Whoops. Okay, we literally just need... Died in a fight. Oh dear. Unhappy child, unhappy child. Why is the child unhappy? Right, we literally just need more guests. Like,
Asset in transit.
how many more hotels does this map need? Literally just putting hotels
Synthesis procedure complete.
on this map in order to desperately try and get the guest numbers up, as it told me. I used the wrong hotel there, didn't I?
I'm asking for your help on this one.
I
Not
don't
on
care,
behalf
Dua.
of the conservation sector, but as a personal favour.
I don't care. Well, the megalodons aren't going to breed, because I mucked that up. But maybe the dunks will breed.
Commencing synthesis.
Maybe the dunks will breed. What's going on here? Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your comfort.
How has a
capacity of
dunk
the park.
osseous caught that disease?
Task for the drone.
Now something else
Fuel
is
incoming.
Be there soon.
Five-starring maps is hateful. Okay. Seriously, is it? They just demand toilet requirement there? No power.
Ladies and gentlemen, our
Ladies and
restroom
gentlemen.
is now open to use.
The transport
for
rating
whenever
shouldn't be
major
too bad.
calls.
I've got plenty of hyperloops.
It needs patching up.
I suspect it's probably just some flipping requirements that I'm not doing. Because the people in this park won't move.
Refueling generator.
Cohabitation issue. Now these guys down here, now they don't have enough space. So I can't do much about that. Okay. Why is there a massive shopping requirement down here? And there's literally a shop there. Again, the fact that the people in these parks do not want to
Attention
walk
personnel.
anywhere
We have
is
detected power
very
outages
annoying.
across. Available personnel, please respond.
Diagnose aim. What's wrong up here? Why is power? Let me guess, this power plant is maxed out? Yes, it is. Injured, damaged.
The site. Available personnel, please respond.
See, this is a part of the whole get to 5 stars thing that I just don't like. It's that when you get to like 4 stars, they just make everything tiresome. Requires repair. Why is no one going to do it? That task. Will you go and do that, please? What is wrong with the park? Dinosaur welfare and transport ratings are problems. The thing is, you can't really do much about the transport rating. Like, oh, I see. So they're just not willing to travel that far up. Really? Honestly, the cheek. The cheek of these fucking people. There was another block, wasn't there, over here?
Amazing.
There we go.
Finding a balance between making money and doing right by the dinosaurs isn't easy, but just look around. I'll level with you. I was nervous at first. A lot of people still look at places making money with dinosaurs and think black market trades, cloak and dagger, illegal operations, nasty stuff. But you can do it the right way, even if the people doing it the wrong way are just down the road.
Oh, you know, so you can't.
I don't need to tell you that. Great work here.
Oh look, there's bits of DNA. Well, at least we've done that. Emergency event. The fact there's a Spinosaurus there. Oh, this doesn't seem very good. There is an escaped Spino.
Most people think it was the islands, Los Cinco Muertes, where modern dinosaurs originated. But no, not true. It was in the minds of ambitious visionaries. Hammond, Lockwood.
Yes, of course, because Jurassic World had to, you know, ruin the canon of its own, the Jurassic franchise. Ooh, yeah.
This estate was ground zero for that fateful dream, and ground zero for the dinosaurs' entrance into the world at large. Well,
you telling me that
now it's quite
Extinction
a mess.
Rebellion was able to do all of this without being caught?
I can't say that I'm surprised.
All these facilities, all the money that would
There's
require.
a pretty huge mess to deal with. Jeez, what happened here?
Well, I'll tell you what happened.
Is
History
the not on the map?
repeating itself.
Oh yes, it.
Look at those enclosures. The dinosaurs running loose. You know, this was another attempt at controlling something uncontrollable.
Everyone, thank goodness you're here.
Lily, where are you? Are you okay?
I'm close by, helping people evacuate, but there's no time. I tracked Extinction Now here, only to find it like this. Please, bring this site under control. I'll find you later.
Aha.
Okay.
She happened to
I'm guessing
find.
they've been pillaging tech from the manor to fuel whatever they were trying to do here. And Lily doesn't know that her voice disguise thing stopped working, does she?
I don't think so. She probably panicked and
Is
called
the
for
manor
help on the
on this
first comm she could grab. Looking at this site, whatever tech was changing her voice must have been
I
broken.
can't see it.
This is all a lot to process. Wait, Kira? Are you okay?
Yes, of course. I can handle this. Lily doesn't matter right now.
So
Dealing with this
everything
dangerous
is
situation would look
down.
excellent on Din's record. So let's focus on the task at hand.
Okay then. First things first. Let's get stuff repaired. We don't have a lot of money here. Again. So first thing I'm doing is getting rid of those bloody backup power generators because they are useless. And maybe I should use the larger substation. That's probably a more economical, viable solution. Honestly though, these enclosures down there are pointless, so I don't know what I'm going to do there. Oh shit. That's an arrival point? That's not a... Oh, there's the ranger station.
This needs some work.
Okie dokie. Probably the first thing to do, let's stop that thing. Let's stop that thing. Let's stop that thing. Got a Jurassic Park 3 showdown going on over here.
Got some infrastructure damage.
Cannon. Now, I think it's very clear that that Quetzalcoatlus is going to need more space.
Responding to repair request.
So, let's get that sorted first.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
And I'm gonna assume that it's going to need some water. And it's going to need some fish. So at least we can make sure that's reasonably heavy. This is such a useless enclosure. I mean, 3 Apatosaurus squished in there was never going to work. We're going to have to build entirely new enclosures for those guys. What's even in there? Nothing. Could we cheese it by expanding this out? Maybe. Let's do the classic tactic that I used to do on Jurassic World Evolution 1, which was to take all the awful enclosures the Frontier used to build and just expand them up to the map. No, this is not going to be... These are just going to be for plant eaters up here. We need to create something for the Spino and something for the T-Rex, I think. I don't know how much room a single Spinosaurus needs, but I'm gonna hope that's enough. Don't know how much room a single T-Rex needs, but... Again, I'm gonna hope that's about enough. Cool. One Spinosaurus.
Asset requiring collection.
One Tyrannosaurus.
En route to collect the asset.
Make sure animals are happy. Water. All comfort issues. You want more arid and barren. There's your barren. There's your arid. They want arid, barren, and wetland. What a weird combination. Right, well that's the Quet's happy at least. Maintenance guys, get your ass in gear. We've got Apatos and Paras, right? Yeah, so one side we can just put the Apatos, the other side we put the Paras.
Asset has been collected.
I'm gonna hope that this bit over here is gonna be big enough for the Paras, but I doubt it.
Transportation complete.
You want deep waters. Deep water. You want a lot of deep water. I really hate the whole status check mechanic.
Damage, no problem.
It's just frustrating.
Acknowledging Check request. Asset has been delivered.
The fact that the gates require power is very tiresome. I'm gonna assume this thing. You nearly failed. I nearly failed, but I didn't. Right. Para. Right, let's triangle those Parasaurolophus. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why so many Parasaurolophus? Goodness me, there's an Apato there. Come on, Ranger, can you get your arse in gear, please?
Coming right up.
Right. He is still very unhappy because he has no... Still wants more deep water. This Spinosaurus enclosure is pretty marginal. It'll do for the time being. It'll do. Come on, Ranger team. You can move quicker than that. Goodness me.
Asset to be collected. En route to collect the asset. Heading to pick up the asset.
So that.
Asset collection request received.
Why is it status? Please go and investigate whether these animals are okay. Guessing their primary problem is they do not have food. I cannot remember what the flipping Apatos eat.
Asset transportation in progress.
It's tall leaf, isn't it?
Asset being transported. Transit has commenced.
Do not have any tall leaf. Yeah, and they want water. Go.
Asset transported. Asset delivery confirmed.
2 environmental issues. These guys want that. And
asset in transit.
Just about. Oh, and we've got to deal with the fact that they're unwell as well. Lily Halford, you have a lot to answer for.
How are you getting on over there? Did I miss any survivors?
Lily, you betrayed us. You betrayed me. Why? How could you do that?
I'm sorry, Kira, my young raptor.
You know, I don't think sorry will cut it. How could you be so callous to those animals? To just cut them out of our ecologies when they only just arrived?
They did not just arrive. You make it sound like some kind of miracle, but those creatures do not belong in this time. Their struggle to adapt should be evidence enough. Nature would have proven me right, but you rejected nature. You thought that these dangerous, desperate animals could just happily live alongside humans. We cannot coexist.
You used to love dinosaurs, Lily. You were there at Jurassic Park, Jurassic World.
Yes, and I couldn't stop them falling apart. What does that say about how dangerous these creatures are? I'm sorry, Kira, truly, but you are misguided.
Misguided? Misguided? Lily, to be so close to self-awareness and yet so far. Newsflash, this whole Extinction Now operation was trying to control nature just as much as Hammond ever did. Except you, in your self-assigned wisdom, thought that destruction was the answer. It's a clumsy tool to wield on the best of days.
Turn yourself in, Lily. This is over.
You know I can't do that. I hope I see you again, under better circumstances.
Her comms are out, but we have a name and a face now. We'll put out alerts and bring Extinction Now to justice.
Regardless of Lily's beliefs, I want to reassure you that doing nothing for the dinosaurs would have been the true crime. You should all be proud of your work.
That's right. And I know I can be all doom and gloom, businesslike and serious, but I do believe in our cause. And I'm pretty fond of all of you as well. Great work, everyone.
Scheduling status.
How come that Pato is unhappy? That particular Pato is just fussy, it seems. So we're gonna have to there we go. So yeah, the storyline of the campaign was as expected.
After all your work, the dinosaurs finding a place in nature seems more achievable than ever. But the place they find might not be what you expect. Extinction Now's predictions may yet come to pass. The dinosaurs may struggle. Human greed may rear its ugly, exploitative little head. One thing is for sure, nature and the dinosaurs will find their own balance, and this world will change yet again. A rebirth, if you will. It's going to be delicate, uncertain, chaotic, but thanks to people like you, not without hope.
Guess what? The lawyers looking after Lockwood Estate got in touch, and Kira wasn't around to answer the phone. Now, long story short, they're impressed. With us, with Din, with you. They've asked us to be the guardians of this place. Not a bad outcome, right? Being a loyal and charitable boss, I am gifting you the land. You earned it. You do still work for me, though, so feel free to build something that makes me look good. But, no, Kira would kill me if I didn't say that we do still have clients elsewhere. And fair warning, there might still be a few Extinction Now bad eggs out there. Either way, we should polish up those parks until they glitter like a golden Cabot Finch bust. But there I go, talking about the plans for my future penthouse, huh? So, here's the target. 5 stars across every site, got it? I'd say good luck, but I would make it sound like anything less than perfection was an option. I really want that penthouse.
It's because they're not fucking on the map yet. Ugh. How are we supposed to make... So we now have to make sure that this area is as exploitative as possible to 5-star it. Why has these enclosures got so many gates? You only need the one. And they're not going to be very useful, so we'll make use of these. One.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
It's a bit untidy, but it'll do. Get the people in the park. Start making money. I doubt Frontier has the sort of bang buck to get Scarlett Johansson to come and do voice lines. Jonathan Bailey, maybe, but I doubt it. So I suspect any Rebirth DLC, they'll probably recast all the actors. There's some Attenborough in. Ah, we can't expand that. We cannot expand that until we get some money in. Can we have a contract? Surely we got over. Really? Wow, okay. I thought we were going to easily have over that amount without needing to build anything.
Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use
Okay.
whenever nature calls.
Fine work. I respect someone who can get results, and get them fast.
Did the Maiasaura... A few of the Maiasaura came this way. So... We'll go... Why am I not allowed to go and cap... Are these just wild Maiasaura that you can't do anything with? I don't understand why we just can't tell them to go and grab those.
Altering position.
Where the bloody...
In range of the asset. Asset missed.
This is not fun, Francis. Oh, how did that one miss? Why would you make us manually trank baby? Dart gun has a particularly frustrating part.
Assuming control.
Right. Let's move those
Asset
ones.
requiring collection. Asset to be collected. En route to pick up the asset.
The rest is gonna, will have to come over here if they want me to grab them. At least we're making money. Naturally bred dinosaur.
Asset transit.
Well, that's gonna probably be best with Maya.
Transportation underway.
Weird shape of a map, this one. We need to use Hyperloop.
Asset transportation underway.
Probably... I didn't go and get the Quetzalcoatlus DNA. So I'm going to have to mess about going and getting that. Parasaurolophus, this enclosure is too small for them to really be breeding
Transportation
animals.
complete. Delivery has been completed. Confirming asset delivery.
You'll want ranger posts. Kind of a weird setup with the T-Rex being trapped at the back.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But it'll have to do.
added a new viewing platform, ready for you to gain an elevated view of our wonderful dinosaurs.
Five-starring parks is such a tedious element to the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to...
Right. How much are lagoon sections? Kind of a lot. We'll do that one because hopefully nothing is going to catch a disease soonish. Rangers taking forever to get their asses in here.
Patrolling the route. Confirming task.
These guys are... Oh, there's a couple... couple more went wild. A couple more of the wild ones are close.
Objective incoming.
No, I don't think the Spinosaurus is particularly happy.
In range. Asset missed.
That's literally shooting it right there. Literally, that was... How are none of these darts working? It is very definitely going into that Myosaur. You could see that it was definitely hitting it. That one went in. That one, no. That one did miss, so did that one. I suspect that the darts only take effect if the animal is technically in the map. Because those two are definitely hitting it and it's not applying.
Exit confirmed.
Missing hidden darts.
Asset collection request received.
Oh, I flipping well forgot to put a gate in. Oh. Ah! Will you go and actually look at these?
Transportation in progress.
Heaven's sake.
Efficiency like you've shown can only be the marker of great ambition. I think you
Shut
and
up,
I
Kira.
share that quality.
Asset has been transported.
Do your task. Come along. Round five. Yeah, well, I was trying to get the adults, but it wasn't doing anything.
Technology scan requested.
Conditions clearing.
This map is making me hate Myosaurus.
Looks like a sprain is slowing this animal down. Would make it easier to handle, but that's no way to treat our animals. Let's get a medical team out.
Asset missed. Eyes on the asset.
Out of the forest.
Rotation in effect.
At last.
In control.
Collecting asset.
Really? Vet building? You didn't medicate with a flippin' illness at the same time? Let's get these Attenborosaurus out. We already know they require an absolutely stupid amount of space to naturally breed. But we're just going oh, of course.
Asset transportation in progress.
Go and recruit scientists. What a shitty selection of scientists they've given us. Wow. Okay, no thank you. Not much help there. Yeah, I'm getting on. I'm getting there.
Asset has been delivered.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your comfort, we've increased the hotel capacity of the park.
Spinosaurus really does not like jobs. Can we have some money being made, please? Really? Now let's see. Rex is unhappy.
Let's scan that asset.
I am tempted to just go and rewild
We're both
these
busy
two
people,
guys.
so let me be direct. I have a task I'd like completing, and I think you're the one for the job.
Just to get rid of them. Because big carnivores are just rubbish for playing in campaign. A minor fracture. Medicate it, please. Okay, these guys... There are male and female Myosaura in here, so hopefully they should breed. I just don't think these Parasaurolophus have enough room. To breed? Not safely anyway. Same with these Apatos, I just don't think they have... There's not enough room, I think, to have them breeding. Really, we need to make that one enclosure, but yeah. We need to get the money. in.
Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for whenever nature calls.
Probably giving the wet something. Why did I build a... Oh. I built the wrong thing. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a
That
new
was stupid of me.
aviary viewing gallery for you to observe
Ian, this is the Lockwood Manor, or Lockwood Estate map. It actually doesn't have... Now it's daytime. Oh, there's the... That's a nice, interesting little building. Is it over there? But am I just blind and can't see it? It's definitely not on the map, right? I can't see it anywhere on the map, so... Okay, we're getting money in. Let's hope... Oh, why have we still got these awful, awful flipping candidates? Let's fast forward through them and see if we can get some extra ones. Is it an easy map to work with? No. It's incredibly small. I'm tempted to say this is probably the smallest map in the game. Probably makes more sense to... Yeah. I know this river is, you know, not permanent and we can remove it, but I kind of want to keep it. Just because it's a nice dividing line between the two sides of the park. Oops, I didn't want to go that way. Honestly, that bloody Spinosaurus and T-Rex, I swear I'm just going to get rid of them in a minute. They are nothing but nuisances. They just keep damaging my jeeps. I find it really bizarre that in this game we don't go to any of the 5 deaths at all. We don't go to Sanctuary Island, we don't go to Sauna, we don't go to Nublar. Just like the movies, it feels like this game wants to ignore the history of the franchise. this without power? It's not without power, it is that that's without power. Okay. Right. Can we create insufficient skill to make them? Oh yeah, we don't have actual scientists. Do we? Okay, you're not too bad. You're very good wealth there. Your kind of genetics and wealth there. Rest of you are just... You're a good all-rounder, I guess. We're gonna want to train these guys up very quickly. Oh, come on. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to even make these Atimburosaurus with these 4 scientists. I think even fully trained, I don't think they've got enough puff. Oh no, we do. It was expensive, but that does achieve limited amount of space on this map is going to make doing something tricky. Hopefully we can work around that. Yeah, the Myosaura are breeding. That's decent. 65 animals on a map this big. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to
Look after you. Incoming asset ID.
I think we're gonna have to take some choices here. Oh, blimey, we're up to 11 o'clock. I didn't realize that was the end of the stream. Yeah, I'm going to 5-star this island off screen, get it done. And then I think maybe we'll do some of the... I don't know, actually. Do I want to do the challenge modes live on stream? Probably not. Maybe next Sunday I might just do like... go back to one of the campaign maps and kind of, you know, beautify it, reorganize it, make it look nicer. I might just do the challenge modes off stream again. Overall, I think the campaign is fine, but I still think Jurassic World Evolution 1's is better, although I will give them credit for trying to have more of a narrative here. It was just a very predictable one. Sandbox, Kairu, I don't know about starting a sandbox because this is sort of game where you have to, you know, we want to build everything for it. Maybe we'll do like You know, building a sandbox map only with prefabs, maybe we'll do something like that to start with. I'll have a think before Sunday next week. Obviously, Friday next week is modular building. We're going to focus on building some small stuff, planters, fountains, enrichment material, I think. And obviously, like I say, next week there's already a video on Tuesday ready, there's a video on Thursday ready, and on Wednesday, obviously, I think me and Fallout might play some SnowRunner. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. But thank you everyone for tuning in and watching me play through the whole campaign. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Until then, stay safe and good night.